G'day guys, it's Stuart here from Ferguson Group Media, just bringing you another edition of If I Were A, and today we are covering If I Were a Mechanic. So at the moment, obviously with, again, COVID-19 and everyone focusing on transfer of germs, being a mechanic, getting into people's cars, in and out of their cars, you are right at the forefront of industries that are required to change the way that they operate around cleanliness. So the first thing that I would be doing if we were marketing a mechanical business is certainly telling everyone that you are still open. And you can do that in a really simple post on Facebook. Chuck a couple of dollars behind it into your local postcode and just let everyone know that you're still open. The second thing I would be doing is to produce some content around what changes you've made to improve the hygiene practices within your business. So it may be that you're always wearing gloves. You may have already done that, but highlight that to people. And also that you are wiping down car interiors, using seat covers, floor mats, those sorts of things to make sure that there's no transfer from your staff to the customer's vehicle. Beyond that, being a mechanic, a lot of what you do is covered in mystery for people. So when they come into your shop, they don't often know what exactly it is that they're getting for their money. What you need to do is to establish trust with your customers or your potential customers by showing them what you do. And the easiest way to do that is through video or photo with accompanying written context. So what I would be doing if I were a mechanic is to record and take photos of a lot of the things that you're doing in your shop on a daily basis. So take someone through a basic service that you do. So if you sell a service for say $200 and it's a basic service, record yourself doing the service and show people physically what's included in it. So, taking the wheels off, checking the brakes, balancing the tires, changing the oil, those things that are done in just about every common service, and then produce content around it. So you can take pictures out of that video, and obviously the video itself will show people the process that you go through, and it builds trust because you're being transparent. You may do a review of the oil that you use and say, well, this is why our oil that we use is more expensive than the competitors because it's this type of product, or the brake components that you use, or go through the things that you do in your day-to-day activity so that you can then show your potential customers what it is that you do and why you do it. You can also talk a little bit about yourself and what got you into the industry and why you love cars and why you're passionate about it, and again, produce that as content. So what you're really aiming to do is to show people you and the why you do what you do, in addition to what you actually do to get rid of the mystery around it. People don't generally mind paying a little bit more when they appreciate that they're getting good service and that they're getting quality parts used in their vehicles. So if you show people that that's what you do and you're $10 more than your competitor, I think you'll find that a lot of the time people won't mind. Put that content up on Facebook. Facebook is your jam. That is where you should be placing your content. And then you need to put a few dollars behind it to promote the content, to grow brand awareness, in addition to running ads. So don't post ad content. Don't post $170, $200 service on your Facebook page, because it will disengage your audience. They don't want to see that. They want to see stuff that's educational or entertaining. We talk about that in just about all the videos that we do here, and there's a reason for it, because it works. Entertaining, educating are the only two things that your video on your Facebook page or your content on your Facebook page should do. If you want to promote a service offering that you have, run an ad, run a paid ad. The ad doesn't appear on your Facebook page, but it will appear in people's feeds, and they will see it. If they're aware of your brand, they will click on it because they are intelligent enough to do that. So separate to that, you need to run ads. And if you want to promote a service or an offering, the people that have engaged with your page, you can run what's called a lookalike audience, or even create an audience out of people that have engaged with your page. And then the ad will naturally show up in their feed, but not on your page. So we always talk about it, and it's because it works, that the content on your Facebook page needs to be entertaining or educational. Don't put ads on your Facebook page because people don't want to see it. Product reviews are not ads, so that's okay. But certainly not something promoting a service or an offering that you've got. Run ads for it. You can run ads to your local postcode. You can run ads to demographics within your local postcode. So if you've got specials or things like that you're wanting to run to target to particular individuals, say you run a Mother's Day special, which is appropriate given the time of year, then you could promote that to mums in your area. And that would be a far more successful strategy than putting it on your Facebook page, because you just won't get engagement from it. So Facebook is your place. Ads you definitely need to run, and they're cheap to run. Don't put ads in the local newspaper. They don't work anymore. No one reads it. And if you do, it gets lost in the sea of everything else that's going on in the paper anyway. You're far better off investing your money in a Facebook ad campaign than you are in investing it in a newspaper that no one reads anymore. So hopefully that helps. That's what we'd be doing given the current environment. If I were a mechanic, that's what I would be doing post-COVID. Use this time to establish your brand with a potential audience. Run ads to engage that audience in your product if you are after sales from it. And I think you'll find that you'll come out of it with a stronger brand and a better business on the other side. Thanks for watching. If you found some value in this video, we'd really appreciate it if you could tag somebody who should see it, because obviously that would help us out a little bit too, and we'd be very thankful. We'll see you next time on If I Were A, and if you've got any feedback or questions, stuart@fergusongroupmedia.com. I'm more than happy to answer them, or if you need some help, contact me there and I'm more than happy to answer questions to help you out.